And we welcome you back into Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. The Steelers in control of the football as we rejoin the action in the fourth quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And now the over already being placed at the 15-yard line.
The career is my estate when you win your prime. The paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can butcher either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the...
And now we get our first peek at a rookie QB, and doing that in the NFL as a rookie, playing quarterback, it's an accomplishment. It's also nerve-wracking.
To put it mildly, I don't care how much preparation they've had. I don't care how much success they've had in college. The NFL is the ultimate level for these guys, and trotting out there the first time, yeah, they'll feel prepared, but they also will be extremely nervous.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Operating from the gun. Madden. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
15 yards to go.
Off the play fake. Madden. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Steelers offense now. They get ready to head back on the field. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Off the bootleg. Madden. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. He's got his man. That's Woods on the out route. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Operating from the gun, Madden. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
Off play action. Madden. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. There for the sack, B.J. Hill. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call.
Under pressure, they got him again. Trey Hendrickson able to record his 5th sack of the season. From the gun on 3rd down, Madden. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's got some space here. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term?
Come on, set! 19, go!
We're back with the NFL on EA Sports. You're back in time to see how this plays out. We pick things up inside the 2-minute warning of the fourth quarter.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing to start this game. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Bengals will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team.
There's the offense now to take over, and that's their quarterback to lead them out.
It's always fun. Puts a smile on my face when I see a rookie leading an offense out. A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, middle of their teammates. Let's watch his first couple throws. That's where sometimes you could see some of those nerves slipping through.
Here he is to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Prior view, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
Covered by Barrett Carter.
Tag! Viking,
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals make the play that should win them this game.
He'll take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Managing relationships with his targets is a full-time job for a quarterback. And when one of them wants a bigger voice in the offense, the guy throwing the passes will hear about it first.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check go.
Welcome back, everyone, to the NFL on EA Sports. Still early in this one as we pick up the action here in the first quarter. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Straight to the air they go. All the way left side. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Steelers first down.
Now pressure coming. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Ready up.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Back to throw. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
To Jalen Warren. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Still 1st down.
Cardinals.
Throwing from the gun here. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Minka Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
Looking to throw here. And boy, they made a challenge for that first down. They got very close. Picked up 14. Now it's third and short.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to third down.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Oh, Minka Fitzpatrick has it. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Steelers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And this weather, Brock, has been disrupting a lot of what both of these teams are trying to do. At this point, you got to wonder who's going to switch up their game plan first.
Yeah, when you practice indoors or out under the clear skies, you don't get a lot of this. It is coming down on them.
Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
At the 25-yard line. A gain of 5
Let's go now.
brings up second and 5.
Cowboy 80.
They're going play action. This is a heater going deep into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
First down 10 at the 38-yard line.
Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, like just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
15 yards.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Back to pass on first and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Gain of 26 yards there. And the Steelers have a first down.
That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Now we give to Warren, coming right. And he runs out after a very nice game. They're going to have to hang on to that momentum, though, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. All set now. First and 10. From the red zone on first. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Now throw to start the drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Here we go.
I'll throw it. on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Let's go.
Brings up
Looking in the air here. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here. Now, hang on a minute. I'm upset for this quarterback. They just declined that call, Brock.
Boy, if I was the quarterback who threw the...
Steelers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To throw here on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
at the 22-yard line.
Panthers 60, Panthers go.
Pass play coming here. Completed to his running back. He's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down to the 31. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Dolphins get the foot. The Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's DK on the slant. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
And the Steelers first down.
Let's go now.
First
19
and 10
Tiger,
at the
19
32-yard
Tiger.
line.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over at first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
Cougar 19.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That's Metcalf running the slant. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
8 yards.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the Dolphins' 45-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Check go.
He'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th.
10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Set. Bronco 80.
Dropping back to throw. Right side is wheeled in by Warren. He pushes this down to the 22-yard line. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Ashton Davis there on the cover.
Set. Viking 18. Let's go.
Sticking to the air here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now.
Got it. Ready?
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
He's going to throw it. And the Dolphins are going to get to him, and he is dropped. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Steelers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. Picked up by Mike Hilton.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be sky high right now.
Okay, ready. Here we go. 60 Eagles.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And these guys don't normally have to deal with the wintry weather when they take the field, but they adapted marvelously to these adverse conditions and get to take a win home now to their...
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
This is what this man was born for, the big spotlight on a national stage like this. Really, his entire career, he's demonstrated incredible poise, no matter what type of situation his team was in. No situation is too big for him, and you can tell in the way that he takes the field. His self-belief is evident, and he gets the job done in his mind each and every time.
Second down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
Buda Baker there on the coverage.
Back to throw, Purdy. And now another one thrown incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a product of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Now 2nd and 3.
It's a game of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On the handoff, it's DiMercado. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
A gain of 10 yards. The Cardinals at the 47-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's Brissett. That's taken in by Weaver. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it makes it third down and 2 yards to go.
And this is third.
Let's go.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on 3rd down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and out. And now they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Purdy now to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
They'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Throwing here, Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Purdy looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
34-yard line.
Get set.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And this is caught. Jennings. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
23 yards. And the 49er first down.
Get set.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Purdy. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2nd and 16.
2nd and 16.
Get set.
At the 45-yard line.
18. Watch out. Stop.
Here's Purdy. Wide open receiver complete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Purdy. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down.
Formation for San Francisco.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, 2nd quarter as they come up on 1st and 10.
13.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Jordan Elliott breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. A run, it's DeMercado. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Jordan Elliott able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Get set. 18.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that's why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They go play action here. Purdy. And it's complete right side to the tight end Farrell. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Purdy. Hauled in left side here by Jennings. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Purdy. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Out of the gun, Purdy. And this incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
Purdy from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Brissett now. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. The give is to DeMarcado. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Here is third down and 4. Now Brissett. And incomplete on the deep ball. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
How about the show put out by these two defenses in this first half? The fireworks don't have to be just offensively. Neither one of them given an inch. And that's good coverage once again there to force another fourth down.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Purdy.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation.
And look at this, another fake. And he will not make it. They stop him short of the first down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Running, DeMarcado. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
That's good for the Cardinals.
On the ground, it's DeMarcado. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eye.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Brissett from the gun on third. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. from 17 yards out. And the Cardinals post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the field goal, Riley back out as he'll send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And within trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Throwing to start the drive. Purdy. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Purdy. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in. From the gun on 3rd down. Purdy. Oh, that is incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. From the gun, here's Brissett. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
19.
To throw is Brissett. And they're going to get him. He's safe back around the 28. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
From left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So on 4th down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And his kick is good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. And welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando, where it almost never snows. These two teams dealing with the light dusting, and that's expected to go on into the second half. Who handles it better? Let's go back out to the stadium and check in with our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thank you. The snow is continuing to trickle down here as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Here now a 3rd and 20.
Loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd.
Brissett. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Yetur Gross-Matos. 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Purdy. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Purdy off the play fake. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. They'll find Farrell open left side. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Stop.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw, Purdy. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And that will force a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 51 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Of 16 yards.
Here's DiMercado. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Play fake, Brissett. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Purdy now to throw. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and 13.
Throwing here, Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. That's complete to his tight end, Farrell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Play action. Now Purdy. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Purdy looking to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Pressure comes, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
It's 2nd down.
Brissett. They'll set up the screen to DeMarcado. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd down and 12.
19. Good. 19.
Throwing. Brissett. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's Matt Hawk now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. So Purdy and the Niners down 10-0, 2:05 to go. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
19. Okay. Hey, kill.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Niners' 39-yard line.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Delivers on the crosser to McBride. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense, obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
But you know what they say, it's always fun to work on things. If it didn't go well in your game, with a victory in your pocket. And that's what they've got going forward.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports. Set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. Gets around it, and he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And he is just absolutely marvelous to watch throw a football. That's something I could do all day long, watch him throw routes versus air. But he's even more impressive when there are bodies on the field, and he's creating with big throws downfield.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They'll toss right side to Hampton. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Third and 4.
Set. Grenade.
from the 50. Here's Herbert. And that one going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that third down play. That brings up fourth down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Now fourth down, so the Chargers trot out J.K. Scott. And Marvin Mims deep for Denver. They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds. So now here are the Broncos for their first drive of the game. They'll be led out by their quarterback at 6'2" out of Auburn. It's Jarrett Stidham.
Brandon, I know he isn't at the status of some of the elite names in this league, but I do know he's an absolute fighter because he's heard all the criticism. He's read the articles that say he isn't good enough to be the starter, and he absolutely does not care. All he wants to do is prove every doubter wrong and show that he belongs in this spot.
Looking to put a drive together. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Second down and a yard.
Let's go now.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
It's now 3rd down and 3.
Now it's Stidham. He's in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up.
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
To throw is Stidham. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Still 3rd down.
Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game. Now Stidham. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a good call there. That brings up 4th.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. Back deep for L.A. is Darius Davis. This is taken at the 18. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 9. Now it's Herbert. He gets this to Hampton. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Chargers first down.
In motion goes the tight end.
And the Chargers first down.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. We're scoreless after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd down and 11. Back to throw here, Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Chargers first down.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
First down.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the